My name is Jared D. Herrera. I'm the managing editor for the Chronicle, and basically I'm in charge of the meetings, running meetings, making sure everything stays in line, making sure everything is on track to be published.
She'll be your main contact. So if you need, I can get you guys her contact information, and maybe you guys could get a group chat going.
So on Tuesdays we have an editors meeting where all the section editors and everyone associated with the higher level of the Chronicle basically meets down in Schneller basement. We talk about story ideas we have, how our stories from last week are going, and pick new ideas for articles for this week. And so then when we have practicum on Wednesdays, all our writers come in, and they can come in with ideas on their own, or we can assign them stories that we had pitched the day before. And then they have a week usually to complete those stories and get them back to their editors by the deadline, which may vary depending on whether it's print week or not, but usually they're due that next Wednesday.
Since we print on weeks 3, 6, and 9, we take that first week of that cycle. So for instance, for the first issue, it would be week 3. So week 1, you have to have the dummy pages are due on Friday by midnight. That gives the designers time between the deadline from the writers to actually get the stories and place them on the page. And then that second week is going to be the final pages Friday night.
Our stories have to go through so many people, so they have to come to me first, and then I email them to Mackenzie and Haylie. Mackenzie's our copy editor, Haley's our editor-in-chief, and they look at them and then they email to Shane, who's our web editor, and he has to post them.
As a copy editor, I read these stories after the section editors have read them, and just make sure they look good so we're not putting anything into the paper that's not high quality.
Once the designers are all done, I take the weekend to look over the pages and make sure that they fit our format. You don't want to have a completely magazine style and then a completely newspaper style in the same section. It doesn't match up together. So honestly, just making sure that everything flows really nice. And then Monday and Tuesday is when the main big executive people sit down and make sure that all the pages are good, all the stories are formatted properly, and then the cycle continues.
I like to think of my position as helping people build a good resume and to be as successful as possible, and there's nothing more rewarding than seeing everyone happy with what we're doing here at the Chronicle.
My favorite part about the Chronicle is just how close we all are, and I think that helps us get together and put out a really good product. I mean, we all know why we're here and we all care about being here, and it's just nice to be around a bunch of people who care about the same things as you do.